Excuse me? Is this thing on? Stop the presses. Hold the phone. It's time to step up to the mic. Here's what's going on in your community.
Hey, friends and neighbors, here we are again. It's a Tuesday, 11 o'clock-ish, and it's time for a little Facebook Live action with Humans in Tune and 93.9 Mike FM. I'm glad you're along for the ride. It's Darren Bergfeld here with a gaggle of guests in the studio. You've not seen guests like this since, I don't know, the last time we had guests. The point is, we're here, we're celebrating because the Riverfront Market is in town again this Saturday morning from 8 to noon. But it's not just any old Riverfront Market Saturday, no siree. It is the Marketeers Day. And so with me in the studio today, I have Sydney Waters from Old Town Cape. Say hi, Sydney.
Hi, thanks.
This is how we had, and pardon my crazy camera setup. I've got a shoestring budget for video control action over here, so we're doing what we can. But no, Sydney is here. Also, we have our friend Nita Pickens. She is here from Bank of Missouri.
Hello.
And Michael Crank Curry is here from Fingerprint Dance Studio.
What's up?
It is good to have you guys here. A lot of fun activities going on Saturday morning. It is a carnival of fresh market produce and more. And so let's talk a little bit about Marketeers Day. And again, it's this Saturday at the Cape Riverfront Farmers Market from 8 until noon. We'll be there with the Mike Mobile as well, so you can come say hi with the Mike Mobile. But, yeah, Cindy, kind of give us the rundown of Marketeers Day and what we're trying to happen here.
Yeah, of course. So the whole concept of Marketeers Day is to really get the youth involved with the farmers market. And we do this with some different concepts such as nutritional games. We really want to pull them in also on the agricultural side as well as the arts as well. And we do that by having live music, live dance demonstrations, and then different games that we will also provide that will give them tokens. And these tokens can be used for fresh veggies or produce at the market with any of our vendors.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they get a little, a little learning experience, a little entertainment, a little action, and then they get the sense of accomplishment of earning that and spending that for something, hopefully, that'll help them stay a little healthier, too. So That's a great thing. We know the Riverfront Market is just loaded with stuff. You guys have got some amazing things that happen there. There's fresh food being made on the spot. You can go down there, have breakfast, brunch, lunch, second lunch, whatever you want to call it in your Hobbit world. You can go down there and eat all kinds of food, buy all kinds of great fresh produce, tons of handcrafted goods, and just a unique experience all the way around. I love it. I've loved it since it showed up, and I'm so glad it stuck around. Some of the things for Marketeers Day. So you mentioned there's free games and activities.
We will be doing a scavenger hunt. We're really excited
the scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the scavenger hunt a little bit because, the farmers market is a relatively limited area. It's there in the parking lot at 35 South Spanish.
Correct. But for this particular day, just because we anticipate a lot of children to be there, we will have the street closed as well.
Okay.
That's exciting because we'll have room for many additional food and craft produce vendors. So it will be an extra large day at the market.
Nice.
It also allows for us to have 2 demonstration areas, which are my friends Nita and Michael here instead of 1. So that's very exciting as well.
Awesome.
And then also we have some bigger vendors that have larger trailers, that sort of thing, that we will be able to fit in. And Old Town Cape will also be on site. We'll be giving out seed packets and healthy recipe cards as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about what you guys will be doing in your demonstration areas. Michael, I know I've seen your crew out doing their thing here, there, and everywhere. You guys are very busy. I think I saw on Facebook you've got some next level stuff you guys are getting ready to head out of town for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're heading to nationals. This is our first year doing competitions, and we're having a lot of fun with it. And we just got invited to nationals, so we're trying to,
Right there. I mean, round of applause right there. 'Cause first time trying to competitions, we only got invited to nationals. No big deal.
That's awesome.
I mean, but it's been a long time coming. So, I mean, we've been at it for about 7 years now. We finally had a studio after 2 years, and after 5 years of being open, the kids wanted to move to the next level. So, with the Musketeers, I mean, this is just another thing we feel that we can give back to the community and show people that moving art is fun and exciting. And we just want to kind of feel the energy and fill the area with yellow, is what we call it. Yellow means happiness, energetic. So Fingerprint is all about spreading the love and the energy, and I think this event will help that along. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know, there'll be live dance demonstrations, obviously, that you guys will be putting on. And if your kids are coming to Marketeers Day and you've not seen any of his guys and gals up there doing their thing, it's amazing. You guys did a demo at my sons or daughters, one of their schools anyway, came in and did it. And I think it's cool to see the kids' faces when they get impressed, knowing that, hey, that dude's the same size as me,
Age.
It's a husky boy doing his thing, or it's an extra tall girl and she's doing her thing. And I felt uncoordinated all my life. That kind of gives them a sense of, man, I can do that. I can go to that level if I want to do it.
Yeah, a big thing is like just letting people know, no matter who you are or where you think you are in your life, dance can still play a big part in good energy for you. So that's a big thing. So we hope to show everybody that.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what, the takeaway is. We want to build that energy, build that positive vibe. And it kind of goes with the all-encompassing sense of things at the Riverfront Market is new experiences and opportunities and chances to live healthier, be healthier. Nutrition Land is something you mentioned, which sounds like a terrible fantasy park that makes you eat vegetables all day long. Like, you want to ride the roller coaster, you got to finish your broccoli, Timmy. But let's talk a little bit about
really
that.
Beautiful. So I think just the board in general will draw people over. It's really colorful and hand drawn. A volunteer actually made it for us. It's wonderful. But the whole concept is Candyland, but think like blueberries and radishes instead of lollipops and peppermint.
Yeah,
so,
that's more my vibe anyway. I don't have a sweet tooth. I don't mess with that stuff.
that's always a big hit. They did that last year, so we brought that back again.
That's awesome. And and again, they'll earn the dollar market tokens that they can go buy stuff on. Bank of Missouri, you guys are going to be on site with a planting activity of some sort, right? Let's talk a little bit about that, Nita.
Yeah, so we also did that activity last year. It went over very well. The kids enjoyed it. So what we'll have a flower pot that the kids can paint. So we have paint markers and paint. Let the kids just get messy and, just have fun.
Yeah, be a kid
Yes.
and be creative. I think that's a very important thing is encouraging that creativity, that brain development, all the science that goes with it too, but it's part of your overall health, right? It's your brain health. So those creative activities that inspires, that kind of stuff. And that's going to be, and this is, again, it's all 8 to noon on Saturday at the Riverfront Market. You guys mentioned you're handing out some seed packets.
Yeah,
so they
so
can.
Once you finish Nita's activity and you make your little planter, you can come over to the Old Town Cape tent and get a packet of seeds to plant when you get home.
Yeah.
And then we will also have just some inspirational healthy snack cards, just easy things like grapes with yogurt in the freezer, little things to inspire parents and kids to make better choices, and shop with our vendors at the farmers market as well.
That's awesome. Frozen grapes are a favorite snack. Those are so freaking good. And you know what else is good is cutting up orange slices and freezing those. That's a good summer
I haven't
treat.
tried that.
Because you can bust them little triangles out and they're frozen. It's just,
So good.
oh,
That sounds
it's,
good.
yeah, it's really good. And of course, so we'll have live demonstrations from Fingerprint Urban Dance Studio. We're going to have the potted thing from Bank of Missouri. Of course, the vendors have been preparing for the event. They know it's coming. They know it's Marketeers Day. So some of the vendors are going to have their own little special things for the kids just throughout the day.
Yeah, and I'll actually be getting a list of those together hopefully later this week. But I know a lot of the vendors have been planning for this day, and they'll have smaller size grab bag items for lower price points available, and then just some items in general that are catered more towards our marketeers.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, keep the kids happy, and it'll be warm Saturday morning, but that's the beauty of this event is don't think of this as, oh, me and the kids got to hang out there for 4 hours. This is all day. Things are cycling through. You come and go and enjoy it. Check out the scavenger hunt and just connect with people.
We'll have live music too.
I was going to ask,
mention that.
live music, of course. And who do you have performing this Saturday?
We have those two. They're going to be performing, and if you've been to all of the Riverfront markets before, I believe it was the second one they were at.
Okay.
And it was a really great response, so we're excited to have
You guys
them
do a great job of having some good musicians down there. I know that the week I was there with, I think his name was Matt Mitchell, that played the last time I was down. He was great. And he played a song that I have heard no one else ever cover, and I was like, dude, that was a great song, and I'm so glad you played that because I know that song and not many people do. So fun stuff with the live music. And, of course, like we said, you've got some great vendors on hand cooking up fresh food. So come down. Come hungry. Obviously, you're going to shop for your produce and things you want to take home, but come with an empty stomach and get some Crepe Girardeau is doing their thing now. They've managed to get a tent together and get things rolling.
Oh God, they're so good.
Oh man,
They sold
and
out fast last
Gravel
week,
Dog
so-
biscuits and German Cook and Grandma's Donuts and all the things that you will happily stand in a line for. And they move the lines pretty fast. So those are all there. And of course, all your produce vendors, But keep your eyes open for what's going on with the vendors as you get that list. And the best way for people to find out what's coming up, what's going on, hit the Old Town Cape website. But also, you guys are pretty active on Facebook.
Yeah, we do have Instagram and Facebook. And we have a separate Cape Riverfront Market Facebook page. So make sure to check all of those out, particularly the Riverfront Market, if you're interested in the Marketeers Day specials. So.
Yeah, I know I hit the Riverfront Market page every week so I can see what vendors are coming, prepare my menu for what I'm either eating on site or bringing home, for those things. And to speak to Bank of Missouri, because this is my bank, so I'm going to give them a little extra love, but you guys do a lot in the community. This Marketeers Day thing is just one piece of a lot of stuff. You guys are really involved with just helping kids kind of, grow in the community and between sponsorships and then programs you put on. Is that a part of your role in a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, so I just love being a part of the Team Missouri, so they definitely encourage their employees to go out and volunteer and to be visible in the community. So I just think that's a great asset to have in an organization to empower your employees to be a part of the community.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I mean, we definitely do it here at River Radio. If you guys know Kirby from Real Rock, that dude is everywhere and at once in like 15 different places, with stuff in the community. And I'm the same way. Because, you live where you work where you live, you play where you live. This is our house. We all share it. So it's great that you guys are out doing this kind of stuff. As far as other event sponsors, we do want to give some shout outs to. You got your list of sponsors, but there's some great, these guys are great. And just generally across the board to make the market happen, it takes a lot of hands. So
It does. And I also wanted to mention, I wanted to thank our musicians because a lot of people don't realize this. That is all volunteer based.
it is.
And I do have opportunities available. So if you're interested, please reach out to the Riverfront Market. And we are so thankful for these amazing people who dedicate their time to the market. So
They do have tip jars, by the way. That guitar case, feel free to drop
That was my next point.
They like the kind that jingles, but they love the kind that folds. So help them out.
Well, and then, of course, Bank of Missouri sponsors this whole day, so it wouldn't be possible without them. And
Right.
As you mentioned previously, they're just wonderful volunteers, not just with Marketeers Day, but everything Old Town Cape does. So we're very thankful for them. And then our event sponsors, Ritter Real Estate, St. Francis Healthcare System, Southeast Health, Tabor Commercial Real Estate, and Missouri Grown USA. And then thank you to Shivelbein Music Store. They're our music sponsor for the event. And then our media sponsor, of course, 93.9 Mike FM.
Oh, look at this. And here we are in the magic studios of Mike Evan. Don't let me forget, I'll show you the secret tunnel when we're done. That's something you get. That's a special treat. You don't get to see that on Facebook. And the Riverfront Market, again, it started back in May, runs all the way through October. It's every Saturday morning in downtown Cape. It's easy to find. Like you said, this week we'll have the street blocked off too, so there will be even more vendors. So bring your recycled bags, reuse, and you guys sell Cape Riverfront Market bags.
Yeah, we have reusable totes, and we also have downtown decal stickers for like water bottles and our market shirts.
I've
as
got
well.
one right here, kids.
Oh,
there you go.
cool.
It's a little smashed because I've dropped my bottle a couple times, but
We'll get you a new one.
it's still effective. Well, the Riverfront Market, again, it's this Saturday is Marketeers Day, and if you get anything from this conversation, bring your kids, come out early, enjoy the scavenger hunt, enjoy the live demonstrations, and go paint a pot and get ready to plant some beautiful garden growth with Bank of Missouri. Swing by Fingerprint Dance Studio, watch their kids do their thing, see the talent that is right here, organic in your own backyard in Cape Girardeau. All right? So we'll see you at the Riverfront Farmers Market. Guys, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me today.
For sure.
It's been another Humans in Tune here on the old Facebook Live. We appreciate you hanging out. Catch the podcast of any of our Facebook Lives and interviews at 939mikefm.com and stream them from your favorite podcast players, Spotify, Apple Music, and etc. Thanks for tuning in. Be a nice human. See you next time.